welcome back to our van build series. It's actually the next year. Last time we did any work on the van, it was 2021, now it's 2022. We spent the whole winter working on other projects. It was too cold to work on the van, and also we really needed a break. So it takes a long time, but we are finally back to it and we're working on it again. So as you can see, we are in our van. We started with something very important because last year we prepared the van for the road, and we did the insulation and we did the walls and temporary floor, and it was basically like a nice box that we could sleep in, right? But we didn't have any, luxuries. We didn't have any electricity yet, for example, and we installed the fan in the ceiling, but we didn't even know if it works properly because we haven't tested it.
Because we didn't have electricity, so spoiler, it works.
So right now we are happy to say that we have electricity, but the one thing that you need to know is that we haven't done it ourselves. And it was a topic that was a bit scary, I think, and if we were to do it all by ourselves, I think it would take a long time to figure everything out, and we want everything to be safe.
So on one hand, I think we could do it, but we didn't want to.
And we really wanted someone more professional to take care of it. But we didn't do the whole electricity setup in the van, so we don't have plugs yet, anything. We have a base set up for us, and right now we can attach all of our wiring and, all receivers in the van to it by ourselves.
So we have the battery, all the controllers, and the solar panel on our roof. So everything is working, and we will connect all of the receivers like lights, even the fridge in later. I mean, we already are testing how this works, and that's why we know the fan is working. That's a nice fan, actually. Link to the video up here.
So the company that we chose for doing the electricity is specializing in doing van builds, and they also do different elements of the van build, so you can just choose that they can install one thing for you or just do electricity. And we found them thanks to our YouTube friends Trio Stories, and they have an amazing van built completely by this company, and that's why we knew we could trust them. And they were quite close to us here in Warsaw, and we have the footage from getting the van, so here it comes. So now we have our van back. It took them, I think, 3 days to do it. To get this done in time that we can, later work on it ourselves, we had to reserve a spot because they are quite busy with other van builds. They have a lot of vans right now. Like, it's getting very popular here in Poland. So we are very glad that they could do it, and they did it so quickly. So now we can show you what we've got.
Except of the solar panel, I think.
Yeah, we need a ladder. We need a ladder to get there. But it's nice and stealthy, and it's very powerful.
Yeah, let's do it. So this is the heart of our electricity setup. This is the battery. This is the kill switch for everything. This is the start assist if the car battery runs low. This is all the hookups for all of the parts. This is the battery safe controller that don't allow the battery to be drained fully. This is the smart solar MPPT, so this is the charge controller. This is the inverter, and also it works as a controller for charging the things externally, because we have the plug there and we can charge the battery from the outside. These are the fuses for 230 volts alternative current outside, so the input and the output for the receivers. We will connect everything from the alternative current here, and this is the 12 volt inputs, so I can show you. It works on the car fuses, so this is actually our fan, the plus and the minus, and let me show you here. It finally works! And it's quite powerful! Actually, the solar panel is so powerful that this vent doesn't drain the battery at all, even at full speed. So that's quite nice. Oh, there's one thing, two things actually that I didn't mention. Here, let me show you. This one here is a smart dongle. So we have an app on our phone that shows what is the status of the battery and what is the status of charging. As you can see, here is everything. Here is the last thing. That's the battery controller, so this controls the flow between batteries, the car battery and this battery. When we are running the vehicle, it also charges this battery. So we have 3 ways of charging it. From the solar panel, from the outside, and from driving. And this is hooked up, so all these 3 things can charge at the same time. But of course it's not doable because you won't be plugged in from the outside and driving, so. And that's all. That was a quick rundown of what we have here. This will be the base of our bed. We will build it here. And here we will have the whole wardrobe, and all of these cables will run at the back of it to be safe and secure and in one place to be easily managed. So now we will be testing the lights that we bought. We actually bought them a long time ago, so we hope they are working because we cannot return them. So yeah, basically plus and a minus into 12 volt. This one is working as well. Working! And the last one. Yep, all of them are working. Yes! Success! So it was actually the biggest expense that we had in this car, except the car. Letting someone work with this kind of stuff, a professional company, is expensive, and you need to take this into account. Some details about this, some specifications of this whole build. We have an accumulator of 200 amp hours, inverter is 1000 watt, the solar controller is a 30 ampere. All of these devices are from Victron, and we have a solar panel with around 200 watts, I think. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, something around this. I think that's basically it. If you want to know anything else, just hit us up in the comments. We will try to dig it up from the specifications. So for the list of receivers that we plan, there is a vent, of course, there is a fridge, there is a 12 volt lighting that we will use, a couple of them. There are 2 laptops that we will need to be charging, around 8 hours a day, I think, for work. There is a router for Wi-Fi, 2 iPhones, and something for water. We are thinking about it. And I think that's it. That should be around 200-300 watts if we use all of the things at once, but of course we will not, and we will be working with the application and the trends in it to see how much power we need to be using and if this solar panel is enough. And we will let you know. There is a place on our roof to attach the second one, so in the case it's not enough, we will be, using the second one. And we have all the 2 other options of charging, so it should be plenty.
So this was rather a quick update about the electricity and how we're starting this season of the van build. And if you want to see more, please subscribe to our channel. If you liked it, click a like. And soon we'll be working on the ceiling. So we'll hope you stay with us. And thanks for watching. Bye!
Bye. You want to watch?